We've all thought about what's most important in life. Money, happiness, health. Personally, I believe taking care of your health is the key to the other two. But did you know there are 75 million people in the U.S. who have some form of high blood pressure and only half of those have it under control? To make matters worse, it was discovered in 2016 alone that 1.13 billion people worldwide have some form of high blood pressure. But what makes high blood pressure so dangerous? High blood pressure can actually put a strain on your blood vessels, making it harder for the heart to pump blood to other vital parts of your body, like your brain, your lungs, and your kidneys. To make matters worse, high blood pressure is also known as the silent killer due to the fact that only a few people have mild symptoms. Most people have no symptoms at all, and because of this, many people don't have it diagnosed until it's too late. So what am I saying? There's nothing we can do? Well, actually, there are some steps you can take to lower your blood pressure if it gets high and maintain your blood pressure if it's normal. Step 1. Go to your doctor and have regular blood pressure screenings. This way, your doctor can advise you on diet and exercise changes if your blood pressure goes higher than normal or if it refuses to go down. And if it's constantly high, they can prescribe medication to help make it lower. Step 2. If your doctor does advise you to cut down on foods containing saturated fats, cholesterol, red meats, and salt, you should really listen because these foods have not only been known to raise your blood pressure, but they also make it harder to make it go down. Also, and a lot of people don't know this, you should have a diet that's low in sugar because sugar can actually contribute to you having high blood pressure. Fortunately, there are some foods that you can eat that can actually help lower your blood pressure, like berries such as strawberries and blueberries, which contain antioxidants, bananas and potatoes, baked and boiled, not fried, which contain potassium and magnesium, and low sugar cereals, which are high in fiber. Adding these foods to your diet is the perfect first step in maintaining your blood pressure. Also, if the doctor does prescribe you medication, please take it responsibly. I know sometimes we will get to take a dose or we just want to get it over with, but please do not double up on your medicine because this can actually make your blood pressure fall dangerously low, which is just as bad as it being dangerously high, and it can also become ineffective in the long run of your treatment. Just as important as proper medicine management, and diet is getting proper exercise. Most experts agree that you should get at least 150 minutes of mild aerobic exercise or at least 75 minutes of vigorous exercise. But let's face it, most of us don't have that kind of time. So the next best thing is to get 30 minutes of exercise almost every day. And you can make this fun. You can ride a bike, you could go walking, swimming, or dancing, or play team sports like basketball and tennis. Last, and certainly the hardest one on the list, is lowering your stress. We all have stress. We all go to school. We all have kids. We all have jobs. We all have so many things in our lives that cause stress. The dangerous thing about stress is it can come at us from all different directions and it can hit us all at once and come out of nowhere. But fortunately, just like with exercise, there are some fun steps you can take to lower your stress. You could draw, you could paint, you could color, you could write in the journal, you could read, and you could get exercise. Finally, it's important to check your blood pressure at home. Now, I'm not going to say this is easy because I had to do it in school, but once you get good at it, you'll be able to do it on your own. And you can get a stethoscope. I got this one from school, but you can get a stethoscope at stores like Walmart and CVS, and you can also get a blood pressure cuff from like Walmart and CVS. And the first step is to put the blood pressure cuff on the upper part of your arm and put the earpieces in your ears for the stethoscope. You tighten the blood pressure cuff until there's no air coming out, and you add pressure. And this piece right here, this is the timepiece. This is what you have to look at to check your blood pressure. This is called a drum. This is what you listen to when you're checking your blood pressure. And you put the drum on the inner part of your arm, the inner vein on the inside of your arm. And you take this and you squeeze it and squeeze it and squeeze it and squeeze it until it fills with air, like this. And as soon as there's enough pressure inside the cuff on your arm, you start to slowly let the air out. And you listen to the heart sounds. The first loud sound you hear is the systolic or the top number. And the last number you hear before all the sounds stop is the diastolic or the bottom number. And this will tell you what your blood pressure is at a certain time. The more you practice, the better you'll get at it. Now, I know a lot of you are saying, if I already have high blood pressure, if nothing's working, why should I bother? Well, actually, there are some things that can happen if you don't take care of your blood pressure, and they range from mild things like headaches and nosebleed to more serious like blindness, aneurysm, strokes, heart attack, and eventually death. And trust me, as a person who has high blood pressure, I know it can seem overwhelming, but with proper medication, diet, exercise, medication handling, and checking your blood pressure at home, as well as doctor visits, we can turn our blood pressure and our health around.